Good afternoon, everybody. It is Thursday, 1st of July 2021. Update a little bit later today. We've got the first day of the month, so expecting it to be a little bit quiet. Plus, we've had some decent moves in the market already this week, and we have, if we look at tomorrow, we have non-farm payroll coming out at 1:30 p.m. UK time tomorrow afternoon. So today has been a little bit quiet, and we just want to let the market settle and potentially not even trade today at all. Maybe not even trade tomorrow. Okay, might even wait until Monday to trade, until the news has come out and the market settled. We've got some form of direction, because we've, like I said earlier, we've had some decent moves in the market already this week, especially on Tuesday. So Tuesday was really when money was made for us retail traders this week. But let's have a little look at the charts. We'll start off with the dollar index. So dollar index actually has made a new high, but it's coming to 92.5. Previously we've seen 92.5 as an area where sellers come in, so an area of resistance. Now, what's interesting to myself personally is the divergence between price and the MACD, because this is almost like a warning, a potential that, okay, well, just because we've broken this high, we've got a lower high here, so there may not be any commitment, if you like, within this move. Now, it really does depend on tomorrow and non-farm payroll news and how the market interprets that news. But what this is telling me is to suspect some downside. Now, how big that's going to be, we don't know. We don't even know whether we'll get it. But this is one of the reasons I personally use a MACD, okay, where I look for a discrepancy between what price is doing. Well, I look for two things actually: a discrepancy between price and the MACD, and I also look for agreement, okay, for in a nice trend. For instance, an uptrend making higher highs, I want to see higher highs on the MACD. If we're in a downtrend making lower lows, I want to see lower lows in the MACD. Okay, so if I wanted to buy the dollar, I want to see higher highs, but I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing something completely different. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. See this big peak here, and now with this new high here, there's a lack of momentum. Plus the fact that, like I said, 92.5, it is all the way over here though. It's still this year, 9th of March. 2021, so yeah, 9th of March. But it is an area where we have seen sellers come in again. So interesting zone. And for that reason, I'm kind of sitting out of any dollar pairs at the moment until I get a clearer picture of what is going on. Like I said, money's really been made this week already. This was an absolutely lovely selling opportunity here. I might have talked about it before. This either this evening star candle here or this candle here at 7600, which has been acting as support, as you can see. So certainly money been made there. Money been made on Kiwi dollar, which is basically the same, signal almost. This candle here or the evening star pattern. Dollar yen's made a new high. But I've got this pattern here. I'm just wondering whether we're going to see some dollar weakness. We may even see some downside on this as well. That last 4-hour candle there, which is UK times 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. very much looking like an exhaustion candle. Okay, the buyers were present, but couldn't maintain that momentum. Sellers took price down, and importantly for me, the real body, which is the colored part of the candle, was actually bearish. So shooting star there. If we were to see a break of the H4 candle's low, then that could be a sign that we're going to see some downside on dollar yen. So very interesting zone as well. You know, we've broken this high. This was a high we've been waiting to convincingly break above. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. It's a very, very tricky area if you're looking to trade dollar CAD, because literally we could just be ignoring this channel here, come back, retest, and go. So, interesting times, let's just say that. Like I say, maybe a little case of just waiting and seeing what happens. I just wonder if there's any divergence on these highs. Not really. I mean, this is a lower high than this one. There's a little bit maybe, but nothing major at all. These peaks are getting lower, but nothing major at all. GBP USD broke 138, as you can see here. Let's have a look at the MACD. Low, 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 higher, low. And you can see at the moment, although we broke 138, we're now actually trading above it. So was this a false break? Let me just go back to the dollar. Can just see a couple of just connecting the key highs and the key lows together. So would be interesting, you know, if we're getting that divergence here, like I just showed you on the MACD, does this mean we're going to see some downside maybe towards this lower trend line here? So I'll be looking for a breakout of this and a more of a, you know, you can have your bias in trading, but be open to the fact that you could be wrong, okay? And then if you know when you're wrong, and then change your bias accordingly. So if we do break out of here and we stay out of here, then I'll look for a correction for longs, but we could equally reject here now and see sellers come in, you know, on a beautiful break of 91.50 there on a smaller time frame, and a pullback would lead to me for sells, you know, towards that 90 region. So I mean, guys, just very, very briefly, yeah, be careful about trading for today and tomorrow, especially if you've made money as well, because you've probably, hopefully, hit your targets for the week, and if so, you don't want to give that money back. One more trade, or one more chart, I should say, of interest. We've posted it yesterday, I believe. This one, euro pound. Now this one hasn't acted according to what we were thinking, but it still might drop. We've got this bearish channel. We had this bearish candle here after coming into the top of the channel, but strangely we've actually broken the high. Whereas, you know, looking for this as a reversal, bullish candle, what's called a hanging man candle there, which is basically, it can be the start of the end of an uptrend and the start of a downtrend. Big seller momentum here. Interesting candle, this one, because it broke the low. Okay, so end of day traders selling below here would have got triggered in. Your stop would have been above the high potentially, and you would have got stopped out. So broke the high, broke the low. At the moment it's a bullish candle. What is going to happen with this one? So really interesting markets at the moment. And when I say interesting, I mean be careful if you're trading them. Okay, so might just be worth walking away from the screens today and doing something else instead. So, but you know, each to their own. If you see a trade set up and it agrees to your rules, then you know what? That's going to be up to you whether you take it or not. But I still like this. I still like euro pound. The channel is intact. If this was a false break, as you can see, then potentially, you know, sell stop underneath this H4 candle, stop above the high, you know, 86.20 could be an option for you. But I'll leave that with you. Just be careful whatever you do, because like I say, first day of the month, market is settling down. Big news tomorrow, may just be worth waiting until Monday. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day, and I'll speak to you soon.